Okay, so we got a 2016 Chevy Trax. I gotta get the hood, front bumper, and right headlight off. Little walkthrough, try to see how we can get this off. Guys gotta bear with me a little bit because it's my first time doing a Chevy Trax. So we're gonna see how this one goes through. Okay, let's see. First, we're gonna pop the hood up. Okay, so I took the motor out of this recently, so a little while ago. Oh, and this is pretty cool. All right, so I'm just gonna, I don't have a second person. I'm just gonna set this right here for a second. I gotta figure out how I can pop this hood off. Alright, so you got the hood off. It was just 4 13mm bolts. Took the hood off. I got that off a while ago when I did the motor. Okay, so now we're gonna try to get the right headlight off and the front bumper assembly. So we're gonna take, you got 2 fill-ups on this side, you got one over here and one over here, and I believe this is either a 7mm or a 6mm. We'll double check. Grab our cart full of tools and we'll bring them over here. Let's see what we can be able to do. We gotta grab, let's see what this is. 5 is too big. Seven right there. Okay, so it is a 7mm. Take the 7, put it on here. We'll just go through. As well. Okay, and then we're going to go through and do the same to this headlight. Pretty nice with these newer vehicles, though. You ain't got to worry about the bolts stripping out, or I'm not sure. There might be a clip down here on the bottom, so we're gonna take these 2 Phillips screws out. Got this tool right here. It's pretty cool. I like Hart. They're not really that bad. It's a Walmart brand, but it does the job. Definitely when you get this bigger battery, it works. I mean, the little batteries do, but when you get this bigger one, it puts off a lot more power to any little tool you're using. Alright, so I'm gonna just undo these 2. I don't know if they're going to any kind of a bracket or anything. I don't know if this is holding in place. Okay, so now I'm gonna go around and see. I'm gonna see if there's anything inside. I usually look inside the vehicles and see if there's something that I can lay on. This one's actually full of parts. Sometimes I usually bring my own little mats with me and stuff, but this time I didn't. Okay, so grab a little floor mat, pull it up over here. Because a lot of times you're going to want to come up under here, and you see you got a bunch of these little plastic tabs. So I usually grab my real thin flathead screwdriver, or sometimes my little cutters, because I don't usually, my little side cutters, we don't usually resell these or give them to the people. You guys can go to the hardware store and just rebuy them. So a lot of times we'll just pop them out. that. And see, we got them two out. And now, I don't know if these are Torx up here. I'm not sure. They look kind of stripped. I believe they are Torx, but I'm not 100%. This one's kind of a little bit rotted away. I don't think I'm going to need to take all of them out. I'm just mostly going to need to take this one and this one out. So we're going to try to see. That right there is a little Torx bolt. And then there's another one right, it's hard to find it, right here. There you go. But it's kind of, that one's kind of a little bit, got a little salt worn because of the salt. We are in New York. So I'm going to try to take these two out. Once we take these two out, there should be a couple bolts that are attaching the fender to the bumper. And then once we get these two out, we're going to have to do the same to the other side and see if it'll separate. And then there should be some going across the front of the bottom. But we'll see once we get these two out. Okay, where's my little power ratchet? Oh, down here on the ground. And we're just trying to see if we can find the right size Torx. Get the right size Torx bit for that. Right there will work. Okay. Now we'll see if we can get this off without stripping it. There you go, that one came out. That one came out. Okay, now we're going to do the same to this one up here and see if that one comes out. This one's a little bit more stripped, so I'm going to put the phone down real quick so I can put a little bit of pressure on it. Same thing, this one came out too. A little bit more pressure, it actually came right out. A little bit rusty, but okay. Now I don't see any more, but there's definitely got, oh no, that's not one. I don't know. Okay, so hold on, I gotta sit up. I'm gonna grab my flashlight over here. I gotta see. I believe there's still something else under here holding this plastic on. I don't see anything else. It's not held on by the bottom. Nothing down here is holding it on. I don't want to cut it because we will eventually end up, oh, it's cracked anyways, but we will eventually end up reselling it if somebody really wants it. With it being so crunched up underneath here too. Okay, I'm gonna see if I can try to pop this off somehow. Okay, so you pretty much just gotta curl it behind the fender well, and you should be able to get it to just pull back. Once you remove them two bolts, it'll pretty much just slide itself right back in there. It is kind of a pain because you don't got much room. I'm gonna actually go on the other side of this car and grab that other floor mat so I have something else to sit on. Tuck this one in. And I'll put that one there. Okay, so now I'll try to get this thing out of our way a little bit more. Okay, that's perfect. little plastic is a pain in the butt. Okay, so now now once you get under there,